Siakam. A rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got his second basket.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Left side, Watson. Back to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Now Mathurin. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, from deep. Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Looking now at some numbers for him. Pacers leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Outside Watson, pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. There's the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Now here's Mathurin. Yet to see a basket. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title. He said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Murray passes to Jokic. Lets it fly. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Jokic has got his second bucket on the night.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
And the dunk by Jackson.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Siakam with a screen on Murray. Pass to Shepherd. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They pulled ahead more than a couple times in that one, but never managed to build out an insurmountable lead.
Now here's Jokic. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys could eat.
Nembhard with it, defended by Murray. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Outside Watson. To the paint. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Jokic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jones feels it out. Denver moving it around. Pass to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Denver missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Murray. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss. Indiana leading. The drive by Nembhard. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Outside Watson. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Shepherd, averaging around 6 a game. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Now here's Nembhard. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Three-pointer Mathurin. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in Denver.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Shepherd, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. 11 feet out. And too long on the shot.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to Jokic. Murray up top. Back to Jokic. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Now here's Mathurin, covered by Johnson. Back to Jackson to end the run. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Tries the spin move. They kick it out to Murray. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McConnell with a screen on Johnson. Siakam for 3. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Outside Watson. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Mathurin. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. against Murray. Jokic with it. Give him 8. Outside Watson. 4-3. No good that time.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Siakam. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Mathurin. The kick out to Walker to end the drought. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Fires for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Walker out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Valanciunas. It's deflected. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Indiana making a switch here. Dennis has checked in, so David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here are your Indiana base men.
A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Johnson. The Nuggets lead by 4. Now here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. It's Watson on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Connects from downtown. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Walker. Basket counts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Now here's Valanciunas. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Walker in the post, defended by Watson. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pacers, number 4.
Outside Walker. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 5. McConnell's shot is off. Denver leading by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Murray passes to Hardaway.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
He makes a first. And coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets. There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Watson, and it's Shepherd missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
McConnell against Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Well, this is where Valanciunas looks to score. He's so good at using his size to his advantage.
Back to McConnell. Here's Shepherd. Shoots. It's rebounded by Najee.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Hardaway. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Ooh, it's stolen away. Down low. High percentage range, Siakam.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Watson, pass to Valanciunas. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, it's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, he's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Shepherd. Siakam outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Najee. And here's Watson. Back to Najee. Now here's Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
The Pacers Hyper is here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Nikola Jokic is 2nd. Pascal Siakam 4th.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways.
Now here's Siakam. 6 points for him. McConnell outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Valanciunas. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-4 run. Murray against McConnell. Najee passes to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. And he drops it in from the low post. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And it's Shepherd missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Jackson. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Shepherd. Jackson with a screen on Hardaway. Nembhard, good.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Valanciunas down low. Jackson on him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the clock.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And here's Murray. He's got 11. Outside Hardaway. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Jones comes in for Hardaway, and it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Pacers trail by 14. Nembhard finds Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. Siakam's got 8 points.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Doubled by Siakam. Here's Najee. Here's Valanciunas. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Now Brown. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Valanciunas. No good there. Excellent D there from Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam looking it over. Here's Shepherd. There's the triple. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. 5 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Brown. And here's Valanciunas. Defended by Jackson. Johnson for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Outside Johnson. Valanciunas down low. Defended by Jackson. Valanciunas, good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Shepard. Nembhard, a screen on Jones. Now Siakam from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets team.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. On the wing, Nembhard. Brown with some nice D. Denver leading by 13. Pass to Najee. Outside Johnson. Off the mark there with a three. Indiana shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Here's Jackson, takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jackson's got 8.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Valanciunas down low. Here's Johnson. No luck on that one.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined by Rick Carlisle, and Coach, probably not the first half that you were hoping for. What's the biggest area of concern?
Well, early turnovers hurt us. They're making shots, we're not. It's a long game. We just got to survive it and build this thing back up.
Can't give them any more freebies. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on, let me write that down. And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jed, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's Murray. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. We've got Murray. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Murray finds Jokic. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backward, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Back to Murray. Over Nembhard. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Siakam with a screen on Murray. And stolen by Murray. Outside Watson. Denver moving it around. Jokic passes to Watson. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 16. High post Siakam. He's against Watson. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Murray. And here's Jones to the paint. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Johnson's got 8.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Siakam with it. 10 points for him. To the middle. Pass to Nembhard. Can they get it? They get it back. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. And he's now got the double-double.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Outside Jones. Now Jokic. Defended by Jackson. Jackson against Jokic. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Denver, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Here's Shepherd. He has 7. Jackson, the pass to Siakam. He gets it in there. Siakam's got 12.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Watson passes to Jokic. Outside Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
For three.
Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Inside. Here's Shepherd. He got a piece of it. The Nuggets lead by 20. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. That one falls. He's got 9.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Jokic in the post. Jackson on him. Yep, count it. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Siakam outside. Pure from three-point range.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. And they double up Jokic. For 3, Hardaway drains the triple. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Murray. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Denver moving it around. Now here's Johnson. Let's go with a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 8 assists here tonight. Nembhard against Murray. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside to the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys?
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. And here's Indiana now, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Nembhard against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Hardaway. Lets a 3 fly. And another 3 for Denver.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Jackson. Now here's Nembhard. Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. Here's Jackson. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Here's Watson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
For 3.
Jokic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Siakam. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Jokic. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Nembhard with a steal. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Jokic. 15 points in the game. Johnson with a bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin, defended by Watson. And Siakam with the slam.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Murray against Nembhard. Outside Watson. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. The three ball. And again, Denver with a three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Mathurin, defended by Watson. Siakam outside. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 20 points.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And here's Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hardaway on the wing. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Mathurin. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. 16 points for Cam Johnson.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Nuggets.
And the 3-ball has been a huge part of their game plan. A great way to spread out a defense.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Robinson Earl comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Shepherd. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Walker sets a screen. Fires from deep. Another three for Indiana.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Outside Johnson, out to the wing. Jokic passes to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Mathurin. And stolen by Hardaway. Down low. Oh, deflected. Now Walker. 5 points in the game. Back to Robinson Earl. McConnell looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's Huff. Back to McConnell. Wing shot on the way. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Watson. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Denver Nuggets building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pascal Siakam out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Left side Watson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Johnson. Denver moving it around. Here's Watson. Off target from outside.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Jokic. Robinson Earl, the pass to Siakam. Here's Matthews. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McConnell against Murray. Jokic passes to Watson. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Murray takes a three. Counted from distance. Murray's got 22.
What a luxury it is to have Jamal Murray. He just makes plays.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Siakam. And Indiana misses again.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Murray from outside. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Matthews passes to Siakam to win the drought. Good D by Hardaway. For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
The Pacers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Siakam, the pass to Robinson Earl.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. And here's Hardaway. Jokic in the post. Robinson Earl on him. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Siakam. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Siakam's got 12 points in just the second half. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Watson. This one for 3. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pass to Matthews. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Kicks it out to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And here's Hardaway. Walker covering. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. And here's Johnson. Outside Murray. Takes the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Siakam, the pass to Walker. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. Shepard, he's checked in for Matthews. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Nembhard. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 19 points. Nembhard outside. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Johnson for 3. rebound by Shepard. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Looking to win the run. The shot, no good. Good D by Hardaway.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
From behind the arc. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Jackson, the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And that one falls for Jackson. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And so Jackson nails both of them. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Second to present our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
You'd think he was playing the one spot with all those assists. Now, coaches have to love a player on the floor who has that kind of skill set. It's made their offense that much more dynamic in this game.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Valanciunas. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Jackson gets the bucket.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Pass to Tyson. Right wing. Denver moving it around. Valanciunas down low. Defended by Jackson. And the bucket is good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
To the wing on the left. Naji. No good on the triple. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Launches it. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Shepard. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas just being a bully on defense there. Great job positioning himself to get that block.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 24 points. And the Nuggets shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Pass to Najee. Now Valanciunas, defended by Jackson. Here's Tyson. The Nuggets with another miss. And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And it's Shepherd missing.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
And here's Brown. Jones finds Valanciunas. Shoots over Nembhard. The bank shot, no good. And the Pacers shooting only 39% so far in the game. And the shot goes.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
They get the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Here's Valanciunas following the bucket by the Pacers. And there's a 3-second violation. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Shepherd. 11 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Now here's Brown. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Shepherd to the right side. On the wing, Nembhard. Puts up a 3. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, Nikola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.